In 1863, Jules Verne wrote a book called Paris in the 20th Century in which he described in detail the automobile, the fax machine, and the electric chair. His publisher refused and returned his manuscript, telling him he was an idiot. The only photograph of a participant of the Battle of Borodino, Pavel Yakovlevich Tolstoyzov at the age of 117, 1912. Tsar Nikolai teaches his daughter to smoke. ZIS Sport is a sports car produced in one copy at the Z's factory in Moscow in 1939. Angelica Huston and Harvey Matheson, Ireland, 1969. Photographer Richard Avedon. Polina Astakova is one of the most titled sportswomen of the USSR. She won a total of 10 different medals at several Olympics, including 5 gold medals. Called the Russian Birch by foreign media, Polina was considered the most graceful gymnast in the USSR. Stamp collectors may know her from the 1965 image. She was immortalized there by Soviet artists. Norma Jean Mortensen, Marilyn Monroe, 1946. Norma Jean did not sound very much for a photo model, and one of the producers or photographers offers her to take the name Marilyn, by analogy with the popular actress of the 20 Eyes, Marilyn Miller, and she borrows her last name from her grandmother, thus is born into the world. Everyone's favorite image of Marilyn Monroe. A Moscow correspondent interviews a penguin in Antarctica, 1966. The Royal Palace in Turin, Italy, 1978. Photographer Romano Cognoni. Transportation of the Soyuz 19 spacecraft to the launch position, 1975 USSR. Janelle Comishing is the first black winner of the Miss Universe pageant, 1977. The original Michelin Man, also known as Babettam, 1926. Moretta was an oval female mask made of black velvet, held with the teeth by a special sewn button on the inside, which rendered the fashionistas mute. The mask was designed to emphasize the delicate curves of the face, also obliging wearers to communicate through body language rather than words. The fashion of the Moret had a brief surge in popularity before almost completely disappearing. From use by 1760, a dog named Clyde, an example of perfect balance and focus, Scotland, 1860. Cleaning day at a church in Leipzig, Germany, 1920. Colorized photo of Rasputin with Empress Alexandra Feodorovna, her children and their nanny, 1908. Austro-Hungarian sailors in protective gear designed to protect them from short-term exposure to fire, 1916. 1949. Spaghetti being dried next to the beach in Amalfi, Italy. American Indian girls from the 19th century. This is how buses in New Zealand transported strollers in the 50s. Women's Fire Department, London, 1925. Female dentist, 1909. First time on rollerblades, Washington, D.C., August 8, 1936. A canal in Old Shanghai, China, about 1870. Bill Gates demonstrates how many documents a single CD-ROM can contain, USA, 1994. Experimental city bus in AMI 0159, 1975, USSR. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. And see you all in my next video.